The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ is shaping up to be one of the most exciting compact off-roaders we have seen in years, blending rugged heritage with modern simplicity in a way that feels both nostalgic and forward-thinking. Positioned as a smaller, more accessible sibling to the legendary Land Cruiser lineup, this new model aims to deliver real off-road capability without the bulk or price tag of its larger counterparts. But here is the real question we need to answer today. Is this truly a serious off-roader or just a lifestyle SUV wearing a tough costume? Welcome back to MVP Auto, where we break down the latest cars with honest insights and real-world perspective. If you enjoy detailed automotive reviews that go beyond just specs, make sure to subscribe and join us for more. From the very first glance, the mini Land Cruiser FJ makes a strong statement. The front design is unapologetically boxy, clearly inspired by classic Land Cruiser DNA, yet simplified for a modern audience. We see a squared-off grille paired with round or rectangular lighting elements, depending on the concept interpretation, and this gives it a rugged, almost retro-industrial look. What stands out to us is how intentional the design feels. There's no unnecessary aggression here. Instead of sharp, futuristic lines, Toyota leans into clean surfaces and upright proportions. That's a smart move, because for an off-road focused vehicle, visibility and durability matter more than visual drama. And honestly, we think that works in its favor. Moving to the rear, the design continues that same honest, utilitarian approach. The tailgate is upright and simple, likely designed to maximize cargo space rather than chase aesthetics. The lighting signature appears minimal and practical, which again reinforces the vehicle's purpose-driven identity. We also notice strong hints of classic off-roader elements, like a possible rear-mounted spare tire in some previews, although that may vary depending on production decisions. If Toyota keeps that feature, it would instantly elevate the authenticity of this vehicle. From our perspective, the rear design may not be flashy, but it feels correct. And in a segment where authenticity matters, that's far more important than trying to look futuristic. Inside, Toyota hasn't fully revealed production details yet, but based on previews and positioning, we could expect a straightforward, durable cabin rather than something overly luxurious. Here is where things get interesting. The mini Land Cruiser FJ isn't trying to compete with premium SUVs. Instead, it's likely targeting buyers who value practicality, ease of use, and long-term reliability. Think physical buttons, easy-to-clean materials, and a layout that prioritizes usability over minimalism. We actually see this as a refreshing shift. Many modern interiors are becoming overly dependent on touchscreens, which can be frustrating in real-world driving, especially off-road. If Toyota strikes the right balance between digital and physical controls, this could become one of the most user-friendly cabins in its class. In terms of features, we expect the mini Land Cruiser FJ to include modern essentials such as a touchscreen infotainment system, smartphone connectivity, and a suite of safety systems under Toyota's latest driver assistance package. But the real story here isn't about flashy technology, it's about purposeful technology. Off-road modes, traction management systems, and possibly a robust four-wheel drive setup will matter far more than screen size. And here, we need to be honest. If you're looking for a high-tech, luxury-filled experience, this might not be the car for you. But if you want something dependable that can handle rough terrain without overwhelming you with unnecessary complexity, this approach makes a lot of sense. Now, let's talk about performance, which is arguably the most important aspect of this vehicle. Toyota hasn't confirmed full specifications yet, but reports suggest this model could sit on a ladder frame platform, potentially shared with smaller trucks or rugged SUVs in Toyota's lineup. If that turns out to be true, it would immediately give the mini Land Cruiser FJ serious off-road credibility. Engine options are still under wraps, but we can reasonably expect a focus on reliability and torque rather than outright speed. A naturally aspirated or small turbocharged engine paired with a proper four-wheel drive system would align perfectly with the vehicle's mission. Here's our take. Toyota doesn't need to chase high horsepower numbers here. What matters is durability, low-end torque, and consistency. If it delivers that, this could easily become one of the most capable compact off-roaders on the market. Pricing hasn't been officially confirmed yet, but based on its positioning, the mini Land Cruiser FJ is expected to sit below larger Land Cruiser models and potentially compete in a more accessible price range. If we look at the market and its intended rivals, we can estimate that pricing could land somewhere close to or slightly above vehicles like the Suzuki Jimny, depending on features and drivetrain options. This is where Toyota needs to be careful. If the price goes too high, it risks losing the simplicity and accessibility that make this concept so appealing. But if they keep it competitive, this could become a very attractive option for both enthusiasts and everyday buyers. The most obvious competitor here is the Suzuki Jimny, a vehicle that's already built a strong reputation for compact off-road capability. When we compare the two, the Jimny is extremely lightweight and focused, almost like a pure off-road tool. The mini Land Cruiser FJ, on the other hand, appears to aim for a broader balance. It's likely to offer more space, more comfort, and potentially more modern safety features. But that also raises an important question. Will it lose some of the raw simplicity that makes the Jimny so appealing? From our perspective, Toyota is trying to create something slightly more versatile, not just a weekend off-roader, but a daily driver that can also handle serious terrain. If they get that balance right, it could give them a significant edge. The 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser FJ is shaping up to be more than just a smaller Land Cruiser. It represents a shift back to what made off-road vehicles great in the first place: simplicity, durability, and purpose. We like the direction Toyota is taking here. Instead of chasing trends, they're focusing on fundamentals. That said, everything will depend on execution. Pricing, drivetrain options, and real-world capability will ultimately determine whether this becomes a segment leader or just another niche product. But based on what we've seen so far, we're genuinely optimistic. This could be one of the most interesting compact SUVs to watch in the coming years. So, what do you think about the new Mini Land Cruiser FJ? Would you choose it over something like the Suzuki Jimny, or are you expecting more from Toyota? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from MVP Auto. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.